Hello friends, my name is Shruti Gupta and you are watching Learning with Shruti. Our today's video is about the 10 easy and the most useful formulas in Excel. The 10 easy and most useful formulas in Excel are, these are the 10 easy and most useful formulas. Our first one is upper, lower and proper. Upper converts text into uppercase, lower into lowercase, and the proper capitalize the first letter of each word. That is, the first letter of each word in a sentence will be in uppercase. Let's see how it is done. This is my data, and now I want to convert all this into uppercase. What I'll do is equals to upper. Now here you can read what this formula upper is for. Converts a text string to all uppercase letters. I'll press tab. Now it tells for upper you need to select a text. So I'll select a text, bracket close and enter. Now see, the text is converted into uppercase. I'll copy and I'll paste here. Similar for the lower, is equals to lower, tab, selecting the text, bracket close and enter. Now all the letters are in lowercase. Now for the proper, we'll do is equals to proper, tab. From here you gets to know from here you get to know what kind of uh, formula is to be entered. Here only text is required. I'll select the text. Now see the G, the second letter is in capital. Here you can see in this G and A both are in capital, M and S both are in capital. Our next formula is left, right and mid. What does left, right and mid do? Extract text from the left of a string. That means if you have a word and you want the first three letters only, or you want the last three letters, or you want letters from between. So we use left, right and mid. Let's see how it is done. Is equals to left. Now I want three letters from the left. That is PAR. Tab. Now here you can read, you need to select a text, comma and then fill a number. How many numbers from the left side you need. So I'll select the text, comma. I want three numbers from the left. Bracket close, enter. See, you'll get the three numbers. Whatever is the first three numbers from the left. Similarly, we can do with right. I want four numbers from the right, comma, 4. See, it takes space also. 4 from the right, 4 from the right. Mid is little different. Let's see how it is done. MID bracket. It says text, then start number. From which number letter you want to take the numbers. Suppose I want to take from the second letter next four letters. I want from A the next four letters. So I'll select the text. I select this text, comma, from the second letter that is A. I want next four letters. C. ARLE. From the second letter, Control Z, Control V. From the second letter, the next four letters. Our next formula is length. Length is to get the length of a text. What is the length of the text? How many letters are there in a text? It's very simple. LEN. We use it with LEN is equals to LEN bracket. This is my text. Bracket close. Enter. There are 7 letters. You can see in this there are 11 letters, there are 10 letters. Now a third is trim. Trim is to remove the unwanted, unnecessary spaces between a string. Suppose you have written a text in that you have unnecessary spaces in between, in the starting or in the end, and it is very unorganized, and you want in a proper way. So how will you do? Uh, like this is our text. In this, I have unnecessary space in starting, in the end, and in between, and I want it in proper format. I'll do is equals to trim. Now tab. Now trim says select a text. I'll select this text, bracket close, enter. See, all the unwanted space has been removed. Only the space required is there. Fifth formula is concatenate. See, concatenate. Concatenate join text together. If you have uh, text in different cells and you want to join it in a one cell, we use concatenate. This can also be done with the AND function. We will discuss AND function also, and we'll know what is the difference between a concatenate and AND function. Now I'm having accounts and economics in two different cells and I want them to be in one cell. I'll do is equals to concatenate tab. Now what does it say? It says select text 1 comma text 2, bracket close, enter. See, there is not even a space in between. We It has joined the text as it is. If you want to put a space in between, or if you want to put a joining word in between, how can we do? Let's see. uh, I'll do here is equals to concatenate. I select text, first text, comma, in inverted commas I'll put whatever I want in between the text. I want uh, a space between accounts, and I want to join it with and another space I want, inverted comma, comma, the second text, and bracket close. Now this is the fun formula I'm going to use. I want space in between and I want and. Whatever I want to join in between or put in between, I'll write in inverted commas. If I only want this space, I'll use inverted comma, space, inverted comma, close. Enter. See, I've joined with and. Also, this joining of text can also be done with the end function. How will I do with end function is equals to, I'll join it with or, bracket open, text 1 and in inverted commas I'll put whatever I want, or space, inverted comma closed, and second text, bracket closed. Now see, this can also be done with the end function. This is the formula. We'll put end. We'll put end. Now difference is, in concatenate we can join only 30 texts together, but with end function we can join any number of texts together. This one is not a formula. I'm doing it because we are doing concatenate. Text to column is a feature in Excel that phrases the text in one column into many columns using a delimiter that can be adjusted. In this, what we have done concatenate, it is opposite of concatenate. Text to column is opposite of concatenate. Let's see. Now I want accounts or economics in different cells. So how will I do? First I'll copy this and I'll paste as value, alt ESV, because it will not apply on any formula. I'll select this data text to column. Now this is the thing I want to convert. Next, fixed width, next. Now this will come in first column, this in second, and this in third. But I want or in economics to be together in one cell. I can adjust like this and see first column, second column, next. In this way it will appear, finish. See, this is opposite of concatenate. Our next function is text. How to convert a number into text? It is mostly used to convert a date format. Let's see how it is done. Now this is a date. I want it to be in a text form. So how will I use it? Is equals to text. tab. Now it says put select a value, comma, and the format in which text is values to be converted into text. Now this is our value, comma. I want the month. 01 is the month. I want to convert it into text. In inverted commas, I'll put 4 times M for the month. For the year, 4 times Y, and for the day, 4 times D. Inverted comma, closed, bracket, closed. Enter. See, January. I've converted this into text. One more thing, if you write 3 times M, it will be the short form Jan. Now I want the day. What was the day on this date? I'll do is equals to text, tab. This is the value, comma, and in inverted commas I'll write DDD, or one more day. See, Wednesday. Like this way you can convert it into text. Whatever you want the format, write in inverted commas. Also, now this is a number and I want dollar before 100. I want to put a dollar sign. How can I do it? I'll do is equals to text, tab. This is the value, comma. In inverted commas, I'll put dollar first because I want dollar first, and then 0. 0 stands for the value which we have selected. Inverted comma closed, bracket closed, enter. See. Now if I copy this formula here and I write 200 here, it will automatically put dollar in front of text. But this way I've converted the value into text. Next function is if error. If error is to custom results when a formula generates an error. Whenever we put formula, sometimes the error comes like hashtag name, hashtag division by 0, or any error which comes. If you want to custom that error, let's see, we use if error. Let's see how it is done. Now, if I want 100 divided by 0, I know this is wrong and an error will pop up. Enter. Now this error comes. Now if you are adding 1 here and 2 here and I do sum to it, this will be error again. So I want that this error gets removed and I get a value 0 so that in total there is no error. How will I do? I'll select this if error, tab, is equals to, I'll put the value, comma, the value if error. If there is error, then what should be the value? I'll custom it, I'll put 0, bracket close. Now there was an error. The error I put, if there is error, the value becomes 0. This is if error function. Now a ninth one is round, round up and round down. We'll start with round. Rounding of number to a given digits. If you want, there are multiple decimals, and if you want only one decimals in all the cells or two, this you can do with the round off, or if you want to round off the number that automatically it rounds off, then you can use round off. If you want all the numbers to be round up, that even it is like 22.22, it converts to 23, always to up number, then we use function round up. And always to down number, like it is 23.6, which should be 24, but I wanted in down number, then I'll use round down, it will be 22. Let's see how it is done. Now this is the number. I'll put round function, round, select the number, comma, the number digit you want. I want only one decimal. I select the value, comma, 1. Enter. Now see, only one decimal. The decimal gets converted. But it was 5, it gets converted. Now I want no decimals. Tab, number, comma, 0. 0 is for the no decimals. Enter. Now it gets converted into 79. I'll use round down function here. If I use round down function here, tab, this is the number, comma 0. I want no decimals. See, it will convert it into 79, the lower number. And for this, if I do round up, comma 0, it will always convert to up number. In this round, we also, if we want to convert the whole integer up to nearest 10 or up to nearest 100, like when we calculate a tax or when we calculate a refund, the grand total always converted into nearest 10 number. So how can we use that function? We use it with negative figure. If nearest 10, use minus 1. If nearest 100, use minus 2. Let's see. Now this is a number. I want it to be converted into nearest 10. How will I do? I'll copy this formula F2. I'll put minus 1. Enter. 60. Now a last one is substitute. Substitute is to replace text based on your content. Let's see. Now this is turtle and now I want to substitute the T's with B's. How will I do? I'll do is equals to substitute. Now what does it say? Select the text first, comma, the old text, the text which you want to convert. I want to convert in the inverted commas. I want to convert the T. It is case sensitive because there is small t. I'll use small t, comma, the new text in inverted comma. I want it in B, inverted comma close. An instance will do afterwards. Now I want to convert all the t's into b's. Enter. See, oh, there were 3 t's, they were converted into 3 b's. Now the instance, how do we use instance? Is equals to substitute. We'll select the text. I want to convert t, the new, into b, the old, comma. Instance is which number you want to convert, the first t or second t or third t. I want to convert the third t. So I'll use 3 bracket close and see only the third t gets converted. If I want the first only first t, I'll put 1. If the second, I'll put 2. Now this is case sensitive. I can show you here. Here the D is written in capital and D is written in lowercase. So how it is case sensitive? See, I want to convert the small dog into cat. The old text and the new text. Enter. See, the capital does not convert. Now if you want to remove the hashes, if you want, nothing comes. If you want to replace it with nothing, so how will I use? Is equals to substitute the text, comma, the old text in inverted commas, that is hash, old text inverted comma close. The new text is nothing, inverted commas, there is nothing in between, bracket close. In between the inverted commas there is nothing. Enter. Now see, all the hashtags has been removed. By this way you can use the substitute. These were the 10 easy formulas. We will be coming with more of the formulas. Thank you friends. If you like our video, you can subscribe to our channel and like our channel. If you want me to cover some any other topic, you can always write in the comment box. I will mention all the details of the formulas in the description box. In the last videos also I've mentioned the shortcuts in the description box. Happy learning. Stay at home, stay safe. Bye bye.